So after about a month of working on his steering column problem, he's finally got him a fix. So just to backtrack, he went from a floor shifter to a column shifter with an I did it column, and nobody makes anything for the 60 to 66 that works. So he bought an I did it. I'll show it on his phone here. He bought that.
Okay.
The half moon piece, you don't really need it, but the little other little bracket, but it was all at the wrong angle. So he bought it and then cut it, modified it, and got it at the angle it's at now. So the steering column comes with brake lines. I'm trying to show y'all, but it's hard. Let me get up in here. The steering column comes with that piece right there bolted on it, but it alone, there's no bracket. Nobody make you get a little pointer. Nobody makes a bracket.
That's a bracket there,
Right.
and it's like a piece of pipe that's welded to this C clamp, like a C clamp.
They can see that right there.
Yeah.
That right there.
So basically, this piece here would be over here,
yeah,
where there's nothing.
yeah, you can't put anything there. Yeah.
And this is part of my truck. This is your
Inner
firewall. This is your inner fender here, and you got your steering here.
Yeah.
So I had to cut this piece to go 180, turn this piece around backwards so it comes off at that angle.
And that piece, if y'all can see it, it's clamped. It's a two-piece clamp that's clamped to the column. So
Right.
it's clamped on there. The other piece in front comes on the column when you buy it.
Yeah, that piece down there.
Yeah. And then he bought a Swap Time makes a bracket for a 67, I think probably to 71 or 72. But it does not fit these trucks, but the cable is the right size.
The cable works on the...
And the transmission bracket that's down underneath the truck.
It works great for the 8 speeds.
8 speeds,
yeah. And the cable did work. It's the right size. It fits this real good. And
But the bracket did not.
The bracket did not work.
That goes to the firewall.
And it come in pieces. This is Swap Time stuff here.
Yeah.
None of this worked.
But you know, he don't advertise. He said it's for a 67, so it was a gamble to see if it would work.
Yeah, I was just gonna see if it would work for this truck, but nobody makes one for this truck.
So there's the bracket. That also comes with the Swap Time kit, and it goes on the 8 speed. So that actually does work fine. Like I said, he had the floor shift. Now he's got the column shift. Well, there he's got. Now he's got the column shift, and it does work. It's just everything's kind of loosely done, and he still wants to finish weld it.
Yeah, you can see it move, but nothing's tight.
Yeah, it's all loose. Go ahead. Yeah, it's all loose. But yep. So once everything's tight, he's gonna pull everything back off, finish weld it, paint it, and then tighten everything back up. And I think he's got a working shifter now.
Yeah.
But he scoured the internet looking all. I mean, somebody may make something, but
I did it doesn't make it, and Swap Time does not make one, as far as I know right now.
so you kind of buy what you can and modify it.
Yeah. This bracket here does come with your I did it steering column. If you buy a chrome one, tilt like I did.
Right.
This comes with it, and it worked out fine. They give me 6 1/4 inches to that meeting point down there. So from here to there, your center line worked out good, and the hole was already drilled for me, so that worked out good. I'll probably cut this piece off because we don't need it for nothing.
Oh, that little extra.
That little extra, that was for
cable rods.
Rod shifting, but
Rod shifting, yeah.
the rod shifting didn't work to go to the 8 speed because these 8 speeds, they shift reverse to forward. So in other words, on the top side, when you go to your park, it's all the way to the rear. Okay. When you go to your forward shifting, they go forward. On the older transmissions, your park was in the front, and they shift to the rear of the transmission. So this is all backwards.
What I like about the 2-piece clamp thing is, you know, once you get everything obviously finished, welded, and painted and cleaned up, once you bolt that down, that's a good solid mount.
Oh, it's solid,
and
yeah.
There's nothing hanging off the firewall. There's nothing, you know, no more screws or bolts anywhere else. It's all solid. So
And you're right. It makes it unison
Yeah.
because this is part of this. Everything's all together. So you're not.
Yeah.
This is not going to be separate from what you got down there, trying to move around or anything. So you're right.
Yeah, it's a good little idea.
And just throw it out there for people to look at. I know everybody's trying to build these things and run into problems, but we have our share here. Let me tell you.
Got it all painted up. That's the final product. I don't know if you can see everything going on here. There's a couple pieces from I Did It. One of them comes with your column, the other one doesn't. And then he had to cut it and turn it right there. Let me see if I'm trying to get everything down in there where you can see. All right, so we're gonna come in at angles, the best we got. There you go, that makes more sense. So he had to cut it, turn it, spin it around, get the right angle so it wasn't all binded up. But now it's kind of a standalone deal. The bracket he's got coming off there is bolted only to the column. It's not actually touching it touches the truck probably back there in the firewall. But there's nothing made that we could find anywhere. We looked at everything on the internet. We looked at everything available you could purchase from I Did It. We looked at Swap Time. We looked at a bunch of stuff from YouTube. Couldn't find anything. So this may be the first.
So the bottom half of it is swap time.
Yeah,
The cable down.
Yeah, from the cable down to the transmission swap time. From here up, it's custom, and this may be the only, I guess 60 to 66 C10 column shift with an 8-speed known at this point that we can find.
Cable shift.
Yeah. Cable shift, yeah. Column shift with a cable. You can do this with. There's some kind of rods and stuff you can use.
Low makes one.
But the issue is the 8-speed actually works backwards from a regular transmission.
Correct.
So if you're trying to hook one up, you'll find out it won't work. So we come in here and his column looks. We come in here and his column looks just like it looked before, but the floor shifter's gone, and then he's got a column shifter now, and I'm not gonna start it, but it works real good. That's reverse, neutral. There's drive. Works really great. No problems there at all. Good part is he did all the homework, and he's already got me the bracket for the transmission and the cable itself. I've already got the column. I just need a few more pieces, and he knows exactly how to build mine now to work on my 8-speed.
Yep.
And we don't have to worry about it as much.
Correct.
Cool.